Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for coming back. If you're new, please like, comment, and subscribe very much. That'd be very appreciated. And I'm just going to tell y'all today the things I've learned in 2023. And yeah, so I was just in college in summer and college, coming back for the fall for my senior year of college. So this is just some things I've learned. There's going to be 5 things. And the first one is that it's okay to not be on a timeline. I feel like sometimes, and it's just more of a society thing of where we feel like we need to be by a certain age. I need to graduate at this age, have a good job by this age, making this much by this age. I need to be engaged, married, and kids all within this timeline. And it sometimes just doesn't work out like that, and that is okay. There's nothing that needs to say you need to be doing this at this time and all this stuff. If I'm on God's timeline, that's all that matters, because you do not want to rush or move something wrong, because then that'll just create more stress and chaos and all that for yourself. So just stay steady in that I'm on God's time, whatever I'm doing on God's timing, and that's gonna work for me if it works for God, because that's what God's plan has for me, and that's all that matters, that my will be God's will. And it's pretty hard because you can get wrapped up in society, but just staying strong to that. Now I'm at a place where I can just rejoice in where I'm at right now, because I am happy, I'm at peace with my relationship with God. I've grown it, so I'm at peace, and I'm able to really enjoy where I'm at in my life instead of stress about where everybody else is at and compare myself and not do that. And then being alone. The beginning of this year, that was a really hard one for me, because I just felt really alone and I was just having to learn about myself. And that's great, because nothing's going on, so you have peace, but it also can be just lonely, because you're like, everybody else is going and doing stuff, and then especially looking at social media, you see that everybody's out doing great things, it looks like, and I'm just doing nothing. But I learned myself and really was able to know myself. So now when it came into the fall and I had more people around me, I was able to know myself and be a leader in a sense of this is what I do, and people were able to just gravitate that towards me, which has been a major blessing in my life to be able to do that. So just staying fast in my God's plan that has for me, and understand that He is preparing me for the bigger plan that He has for me, and that I'm alone for a reason. I'm just being by myself for a reason, and it just humbles you also, because you're just going to work, but a relationship, I just went to work, school, and then prayed and did my Bible stuff like I was doing nothing else outside of that. And I feel like God was just preparing me to know myself, know my relationship with Him, know who I am and who I belong to. So when I went out in the world, I was able to know exactly what I am, what I'm doing, who I'm doing it for, and people were able to gravitate towards that, because I knew who I was and what I wanted. And that's another thing, is that I am enough. Sometimes it feels like when you're by yourself, it can feel like, well, nobody likes me. I might be annoying to people. I just don't fit in correctly. Nobody really wants my presence around. And it can just be just build up some insecurities that I built up in myself, of feeling like nobody likes me. This is just going to be a forever thing. No humans just really like me. And just be like, okay, I just need to get okay with just being by myself forever, because sometimes it can be a little dramatic way of thinking, but still it's just a very true and human feeling of feeling like I just don't belong anywhere. And it's not necessarily that people don't mind having my presence there. I'm just not the number one pick to call, or, nobody care if I was or wasn't there. And then as times I got to know myself, be more confident within myself and my relationship with God, and understand who I am, what I want, and I was able to be okay and realize that I am enough for God. God loves me. I'm created in the image of God. Like, I am enough, and God has people out there for me that's going to enjoy that and love me for who I am. You just have to think of it. You just have to have your mindset differently, because when you're sad, it just shows once you leave. Once you're insecure, it shows when you leave, and how you think and feel and act. So understanding that people don't find me annoying. People do enjoy having me around, and people do enjoy things. It just was all in my head because of the way I was thinking. So there's knowing that I am enough, you are enough, people want you around. You just have to go, just find yourself within and do it and build your relationship with God and understand yourself. And then you're able to go out and find the people that want you around, find the things that you like and do those things. And then this is one I'm starting to see in a few things, and there's still stuff I'm praying about, but God is working in your life even though you can't see fruit visibly. So in my time period of just being alone by myself and things, you're like, I don't know what's going to happen. Am I going to find friends? Am I not? Am I going to find a good community? Am I going to find things that I like to do? Am I going to be accepted? Like, because I don't know if I'm enough. And so, and God was working definitely when I couldn't even see it. I didn't even know that my best friend, but we weren't really talking, that just because life happens. We both went to 2 different community college, and she ended up saying I'm going to come to my university. My best friend was coming. I had a job, and I met 2 friends, and we just ended up getting so much closer by the end of the spring semester. Coming back in the fall, we were even so much closer because we kept in contact all during the summer. I got so much closer with my roommates that late spring, so when I came back in the fall, you know, you never know, and it ended up being so much stronger with every relationship that I had. And I ended up getting back into soccer, playing intramural soccer, where I found great Christian friends that were very loyal, very much were just people that I wanted to be around. They weren't just surface, they were really great people that I wanted to be around. So I was finding community after community after community. I ended up connecting with a friend that I haven't talked to in a while, and we ended up getting so closer than we were back then. And then I ended up hanging out with her. It ended up just being such a good bonding experience. So overall, of what God had and planned in my life. And then I ended up talking to some more friends who said they had to go through some stuff too, of kind of what I was going through, to be connected in how we were now and appreciate the friendships that we had. So it's like God was working and bringing all these people in my life, at my work. I just didn't see it because I didn't see the future of it. I was just thinking so present and hoping for maybe this person will like me and I'll be in their community. But God was already putting people in my path that I just didn't even see or think had that had the potential in it. And he just blessed me, and it kept going. And I was like, oh. And then next thing I knew, I had this whole big community, and I didn't even, you know, realize it when the year started. But then I ended it with so much love and friendship and bonding that I couldn't even imagine. So God is working in your life. You just don't see it at the moment. Sometimes you can't even see the fruit, especially in that spring and summer. I couldn't even see the fruit of it because, but I'm producing the best fruit of building that relationship with God. And he's just saying, just give it time, give it time, give it time. And now I'm seeing visible fruit of community and friendships and relationships that are building. And at the beginning of the year, he was just preparing me to give me that. And that comes into my other thing of I'm being prepared for what is to come. He's building me to understand, he's humbling me in the beginning of the year and even past that. But when we talk about last year, of beginning still being humbled into and being alone and not understanding stuff and having to understand myself, being okay with being alone, being okay with, you know, just it being me and God, and that's all I have, and building me so I can be okay with that. And then all of a sudden I have such a good foundation that I'm being prepared to build up. And he has prepared me so I can build up for my life of what is to come, which makes me so excited for next year. And I'm going to do another video of talking about what my goals are for next year, what I hope to build off of what I've been learning about my relationship with me and God and where I feel like I'm at and different things. But I love that I was able to learn these things, and God's going to build a community and build stuff for you that you don't even think, or you think God may be pointing me to that, but he has such a plan for you that you can't even imagine, and he's going to prepare you for it. So thank you guys for watching. I hope y'all had a good 2023 and that we can learn from everything that we've gone through and build off of that so we can have even better 2024. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.